first need to understand what role platelets play in our body. So when we first cut the skin, meaning when you first get an injury, the platelets are the first cells that get recruited to the site of injury. They help to form a blood clot so that you don't keep on bleeding. Platelets also contain a bunch of growth factors. Once platelets arrive to their destination, which is the site of injury, they then release a ton of growth factors, which then promote blood vessel formation, healing, collagen generation, etc. So the growth factors that platelets contain could be studied for lifetimes. But the main growth factors that we want when it comes to tissue regeneration is VEGF, which is vascular endothelial growth factor, TGF-beta, PDGF, which is platelet-derived growth factor, fibroblast growth factor. All of these are useful when it comes to collagen regeneration, as well as elastin regeneration. PRF also contains fibrin, which is a protein that creates like a mesh or a scaffolding to stabilize the clot. When we create a scaffold, it allows for tissue regeneration to happen at the area where there's a scaffold. So that's why not only are platelets important in the PRF, the fibrin is also important because we want to have tissue regeneration in a localized area, not all over. The last thing PRF contains is white blood cells, and white blood cells are helpful not only to fight against infection, but they also eat up all the bad tissue and they boost the healing process. So PRF takes all of these three different elements, combines it into a gel, and when we inject this gel, we can cause localized tissue regeneration exactly where we want it. It's like delivering a package of tissue renewal right at your skin's doorstep, and I think that whole concept is just so freaking cool. So if you are as enthralled by it as I am, please comment below and let me know your thoughts on natural filler. Would you use it? Are you interested in using it? Let me know your thoughts and comment below. So how do we get PRF from your blood? Well, we first start by drawing some blood into tubes, and this is very similar to how you would get a normal blood test. I draw your blood. That blood in tubes is put into a centrifuge machine and spun at very high rates. The centrifugation process then separates the red blood cells from the platelet-rich fibrin. So the red blood cells settle at the bottom and the platelet-rich fibrin is at the top. I then very carefully and gently extract out the PRF into syringes, and I will inject the PRF usually under your eyes to fill those tear trough or the hollows. Taking PRF a few steps further, we can actually create something called Easy Gel. Easy Gel and PRF, while they are similar, Easy Gel is a little bit different.